talk about college in this one. Because I feel like people who are going to be watching my videos are going to be of the younger, going to be a little bit younger. I am new to college. I'm newer to college. I'm not really going to say what I am, but I am newer to college. I am in college. And picking college. Picking colleges. It's probably the, oh, I got, damn. Picking college is the hardest part. I personally go to a small college. It's kind of like small college in New Jersey. It's not, can't really, look at this camper. I'm not really going to tell you what college it is, but small college, one of the smaller colleges just became a university, which is pretty cool. And I think that's like a big advantage for me that I was in the college while it became a, oh my connection is terrible. I think that's good that it became a university while I was in it. I don't know why, because schools just have to apply to become a university. They don't even have to do anything. They just have to like apply and then they get accepted to become a university. So I don't know what the big deal is. But choosing a college, personally, I like a small college. I thought I would be more of a big college person until I looked at the big colleges. It's just too much going on. There's a lot going on. I wish I went to a college with a football team though, because then you would have like a lot to do. Because there's always football games, tailgating the football games, doing all that. But the school that I go to only has all the sports except for football, which I don't know. I don't really mind it, but I feel like it would be a lot better because all my friends that go to colleges with football teams actually like, oh my gosh, this lag is terrible. I gotta move my PS4. The people that go there with the colleges, they just have like a good time because you're always going to a football game. There's always something to do. There's better parties. I couldn't even kill that dude and he wasn't even looking at me. There's always better parties because the football team's always going to throw, and there's always tailgating. Not that I'm encouraging underage drinking, but that's pretty much what happens at colleges. Everyone knows it. And where I go, there's only about, I don't even know how many students. I just duked on that dude. I don't even know how many students go there. It's not that many though. It's just, it's like a perfect amount. It's not an amount where you'll see someone and you'll never see them again around the campus, but it's an amount where you'll barely see them. You'll like see them, and if you don't become close with them, then you don't have to worry about them like seeing you all the time. It's like that perfect size. So I really didn't even really, I only applied to one college, which was a terrible decision. If you're applying to colleges, you should apply to as many as possible, I think. As many as possible that are in your budget. So then you have choices. I only applied to one college and got into it, luckily, because I was a soccer player. But then I tore my ACL, so my scholarships got revoked, but we're not going to talk about that because that was terrible. That just made me sick. I shouldn't have went to that college, but I did anyway. Alright, apply to as many colleges as possible, I think. Visit as many colleges as possible to find which one you feel like is at home. And definitely try to stay overnight at the college so you can get a feel what the people are like. I visited a total of 3 colleges. One of them because my brother went there, and I ended up going to the one that my brother went to. Just because it was just easier. It was just easier to get into, even though I was put on the waiting list, and I was told last second that I was accepted into the college, which was kind of fucked up. That's why I should have applied to a bunch of colleges and actually took the time to look into colleges and find what colleges I liked, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. And apply to those colleges, apply to all them colleges, and try and get accepted. But if you don't get accepted, there's really no reason to feel down, because I've seen a lot of my friends get really down because they got declined by the schools that they really liked, and they weren't accepted, and they were really sad, and it really brought them down. But there's really no reason to feel down, because then you can always just go to a community college and not pay as much as a 4-year college. Just go to a community college for a year or two, or even a semester, and you can apply to the school again and see if you can get in. It's not really a big deal if you don't get accepted the first time. You can apply more than one time. It's your fault if you don't apply there, if you don't follow up. If you're really determined to go to one school, then apply there, see if you get accepted. If you get declined, wait a semester, apply again. Apply as many times as you want. There's not really a limit, because other colleges like to see transfers more than they like to see brand new students, because they know that you have the college experience, and you know that you know what the college classes are like, and you actually have the college class experience. Wow, I am an idiot for even trying to drop shot that dude. Come on, I need better connection up here. This is terrible. I'm dead again. I'm dead again. I am dead again. What am I going? Oh, Jesus. So apply to as many colleges as possible. Visit as many colleges as possible. Pretty much you're going for the bulk. You want to do as much as possible when looking for schools. Because sophomore year, what am I saying? Junior year of high school is the main thing. You're taking the SATs. You're doing all that. And like I said, if you're going to apply after you go to a community college, it's even better, because you don't even have to involve your SATs. So if you don't do that good in SATs, you don't have to worry about it, because they don't even look at that. Because personally, I looked to transfer from my school that I'm at right now, and when applying to most of the colleges, like the big ones like Temple and Rutgers, they don't even ask for the SAT, because they don't care anymore. That's more of a high school thing, to see where you're at, see where you're at with your education. If you're transferring, they already know where you're at, because you already been to college, you already took the classes. They're gonna look at your grades and see how you did. They don't have to look at a stupid test that I don't even think should be on there, the SAT or the ACT. They're both dumb. They're dumb tests. They should not be there, because someone cannot be judged by a test. Oh my gosh, I can't even get up there. Someone should not be judged by one test that takes like forever. I don't know if you take the test in your area, wherever you guys are from, but in New Jersey, you have to take the SAT to even get considered in college. Oh my. Sorry guys, I'm doing absolutely terrible. So yeah, you have to take the SAT or ACT, and most colleges need a so I didn't do that good. But now that I already went to college, I can go to one of my dream schools like Rutgers, and it'll be a lot easier to get into. That's why if you're going to college, I would really recommend a community college first. Even though how bad it sucks, it's more. I know people like say I didn't go to a community college, but my girlfriend did, and she says it's like going to high school again, because you're living at home, unless you get an apartment with one of your friends or something. You're gonna be living at home with your parents still, and it's gonna be just like high school, just sort of harder classes, and they're not even that much harder, because my girlfriend said they're not. That is the main difference between a community and a 4-year college. Because the 4 year, you're really, as a freshman, you're really getting the experience. You're going right into it. You're living off campus. You're going to the parties. You're doing everything. Your parents aren't there to influence you. Your parents aren't there to look after you, make sure you're doing your homework. They're just there to pretty much give you funds, and I don't even know, because some parents don't do that. Some parents make you pay for it yourself. I don't know where you guys are coming from. I don't know your guys' story, but some of them make you pay for it yourself. So they're pretty much slowly getting out of your life if you go away to college. That's why I went away. My older brother went to community college, and he said it was terrible because you're pretty much in high school still. That's what it feels like. And if you go to away to college, then it doesn't, because you're living on your own. You have to find your own friends. It's like a brand new start.